today is actually my birthday and I decided to just go ahead and do my makeup. If you guys are curious what products I use and how I got this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. Here I'm just going to be going in with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I absolutely love this primer when I want a super dewy, glowy look, and it just worked perfect for the look I was going for that day. And of course, I had to throw on a lip balm. I like to put lip balm on at the beginning of my makeup routine just so my lips are super soft at the end. Then I take my peach corrector from City Color and I just go ahead and color correct my dark circles that I have going on. I mainly focus it on the inner corner of the eye. Then I just take my green NYX concealer and I use that to color correct all the redness I have going on my skin. Then I just go in with my LA Girl foundation. I really like the coverage on this. I can get medium to full coverage, and I just wanted a foundation that I knew I loved for this particular day because I wanted my makeup to look really, really good. And you can see here when I'm blending it out, it blends out super easy. I really love it. And here I'm going to take my Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline and I'm going to just use that to highlight my entire face. Using my Kat Von D Lock-It Loose Powder in Translucent to set my concealer. I'm going to be using it to bake my entire face as well. I do leave the powder on for quite a few minutes and then I take it off. Then I just go in with my Shade and Light contour palette, and as you can see I was a little bit upset because one of my shades shattered a little bit, but that's okay, I made it work anyways. And I just used those two shades that I showed you to bronze and contour at the same time because I baked right underneath where I would normally contour. That kind of helps me to contour a little bit less and it emphasizes the contour the way I want it to. I used to always do this step last, but I found that if I bake before I apply the bronzer and the contour now, it kind of helps blend it a little bit easier, and I just like the way it looks. Then I just go ahead and take my MAC Fix Plus and spray a little bit and use my sponge to go over that. I did do my eyebrows off camera, and bam, here you go. And then I just added more MAC Fix Plus because I have dry skin and I really needed the hydration and I wanted to glow. So for this eye look, I'm going to be taking my I Heart Makeup Chocolate Vice palette, and I am going to go ahead and set my eyeshadow primer with the shade Appeal. And then I'm going to take my fluffy Sonia Kashuk brush and apply Maleficence in my crease. And I just go back and forth and then just slightly wing it out a little bit. Then with the same brush, I just go ahead and add the shade Must. It's very peachy and that's what I was going for. I just applied that above the crease, and then for the outer corner, I add the shade Convert. And then I just kind of buff that in, slowly drag it into the lid a little bit and onto the crease. Then here I just take a clean fluffy brush and just kind of blend everything out. I wanted it to be very, very blended. And for the lower lashes, I end up using the same shades that I used on the top of my eye, and I just blend them in one at a time, kind of buff it in. I just wanted a slight smoky look to the eye basically. And all over the lid, I add the shade Require. Then with my finger, I just go ahead and take the shade Satisfy and apply it all over the lid. And then I take that same Sonia Kashuk brush and I just add the shade Must. I wanted it to be a lot more peachy, and then I just blend everything in. Go ahead and take the shade Appeal, and I use that as my brow bone highlight. And then I go ahead and use the shade Vice for my inner corner highlight. I fell in love with the shade Vice, you guys. It was so pigmented. Then I just use this e.l.f. blush in Tickled Pink, I believe is what it's called. I'm gonna leave everything down below for you guys so you guys can just go ahead and check that out. But I applied this blush. It's one of my favorite formulas from the drugstore. And then of course my highlighter, you guys, I had to use Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the shade Eclipse. It's one of my favorites. I've talked about it on my channel before. Like, I just wanted to glow, so of course I had to just put it like literally all over my face, you guys. I'm telling you, I wanted to be super dewy, super glowy, and my highlighter was no exception. I put it everywhere, and I was super extra putting it on my shoulders as well. Then I went in with the Hard Candy Luminous setting spray. This is so good, you guys, if you want that luminous finish. It's actually really, really good. It's affordable from the drugstore. And then I just took my L'Oreal sponge and went all over my face, just bouncing it so everything was set in. And then I went ahead and used a CoverGirl lip gloss and a lip liner from Academy of Color. And like I mentioned before, everything's going to be listed down below, so if you guys want any shade names for anything, it's all going to be down below. I'm using my BH Cosmetics lash curler. This is my absolute favorite. I'm just going to apply mascara, and I am going to do it off camera. And basically this is my completed look, you guys. I actually really love the way this look turned out. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.